recorded its hottest decade ever. The latest state of the global climate report from the World Meteorological Organization found carbon dioxide levels are at their highest in 800,000 years. Last year was confirmed as the hottest since records began 175 years ago. 2024 also said to be the first time the global temperature exceeded 1.5 degrees above the baseline from the pre-industrial era, with greenhouse gases likely to blame. 2024 saw 15 million people displaced due to climate disasters, the most in 16 years. The WMO says more countries need early warning systems to ensure advance notice of disaster. Let's bring in now Earth Sciences lecturer Dr. Lyndon Ashcroft from the University of Melbourne. Lyndon, thanks for your time this evening. This paints a pretty bleak picture for our climate. What's the main issue to take from this data?
The main issue to take away, I think, is that our climate is changing. Our climate has changed, our Earth is changing, and it's changing at such a fast rate that the inhabitants, we can't keep up in a safe way. It doesn't matter which metric you look at in this latest report, if it's ocean heat levels, if it's atmospheric greenhouse gases, temperature records, sea ice reduction, glacier reduction, they're all pointing in the same direction. The world is warming.
Those issues have been discussed many, many times over the years. These figures are obviously very shocking, Dr. Ashcroft. We know this has been coming for at least the last decade or so. So how worried should we be?
I mean, we've known that an increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the burning of coal, increases the global temperature. We've known about that for over 100 years, Tracy. So we should be worried, partially because these figures are terrifying, but also because we've known about them for so long and we still haven't done anything about it.
So what can world leaders do?
There's a lot that world leaders can do, and that's to act like the leaders, to act like the grown-ups in the room. We know what the problem is. We know what the solutions are. We need to move away from burning fossil fuels as quickly as we can, harness the intelligence that exists across the planet, harness the renewable energy developments that are happening everywhere. Yes, there are difficulties. Yes, it might cost some money, but the difficulties are going to be more expensive and the changes are going to be harder to deal with the longer we leave it, because the world is only going to keep warming unless something is done.
And detrimental, isn't it? Is there anything that we can do as individuals to improve the situation?
I get asked that question a lot, and I think there is a lot that we can do, not only because our individual actions is how decisions get made on a larger scale, how we vote, how we shop, where we put our money, but because the science tells us that if we act and if we work together as a community, then we feel more hopeful as well. These numbers are really scary. You know, I'm scared as well, and I work with this stuff every day, but if we can act together, then they'll give us a feeling of hope, because we really are all in this together.
Okay. All right. Dr. Lyndon Ashcroft, we'll have to leave it there, but thank you very much for your time. 62 years on from JFK's death, the US government